Evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel as we play none other than Metroid Prime Remastered. No, not Metroid Prime H-Dizzle. Metroid Prime Remastered. This is one of my favorite video games of all time, so I am pretty darn stoked to play this game. New updated controls and, of course, advanced HD graphics. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this started. Extras. What do we got for extras here? I'm going to be playing with the good old Nintendo Switch Pro controller, because that is the controller that suits me best. Alright. Haven't played much, so we're not going to unlock. Alright, let's jump right into this. As I mentioned earlier, this is one of my absolute favorite video games of all time, so I am just a little bit biased. But today we're just going to play for fun. New game, yes. Casual, no, normal. I know how to play games. Alright. Drinking a nice porter. Opening's a little different. Got a loading screen, I see. That is Planet Tallon IV. Alright. Unidentified distress beacon has been tracked to a derelict space vessel in orbit above Tallon IV. So this is probably one of, if not my favorite, opening cinematics to any video game ever. And I remember, I'm gonna say something that Nintendo Capri Sun more than a decade ago said with his walkthrough of this game about Samus being his favorite character. And I remember watching his Let's Play of Metroid Prime. And I have to say, while Zelda is my favorite series, Samus Aran may very well be my favorite video game protagonist ever. I mean, Samus is just like the epitome of just cool. Everything about Samus is cool. Just oozes coolness. There it is! Samus's gunship. Alright. Samus is gonna fly onto the frigate Orphan to hunt some bounties, because that is what a bounty hunter does. And the big reveal. The first time gamers ever saw bounty hunter Samus Aran in the third dimension. So cool! Look at that sheen. Look at that nice sheen on her power suit. That looks nice. Alright. And camera zooms behind. And bam! You're in first person. Cool! I can actually aim like a regular. Cool! Okay. They've definitely adjusted the controls more than a little bit. So this is the beginning of the game, so I can only jump once, but let's just try some things out. I can... Oh, Morph Ball is the white button. Cool. Just get readjusted with the controls since they're clearly a wee bit different. This is cool. There's dual analog controls, so it's like a modern first-person shooter. Even though this isn't really a first-person shooter in the traditional sense. I mean, it's not like a Halo or a Doom or Call of Duty or anything like that. It's an adventure game that just so happens to be in the first-person perspective, and you shoot stuff. So, I mean, yeah, it is, technically speaking, still a first-person shooter in a way, but it's more than that. It's that plus an adventure game plus platformer. So it's sort of multiple genres in one. Pull out my scan visor. I'm so used to the GameCube controls, so I'm just getting used to the Pro Controller. I mean, it feels nice so far. It feels pretty fluid. Force field activation switches are now online. That's funny. It says switches, and I'm playing this on a Switch. On my Nintendo Switch. Nobody else's. It's mine. So you can aim freely with the dual analog sticks, but you can also, of course, have the classic targeting system, which, a la 3D Zelda, which this game definitely took inspiration from the 3D Zelda games with that targeting system. Alright. Just gonna look around. There's these force fields keeping us from falling off the platforms and into the cold vacuums of space! Alright. Now I'm gonna go up here. This does look nice. Alright. I'm going to use the ZL button to shoot, just because I think that... Ooh! And the Z button is used to fire missiles. Cool. Alright. Let's scan this guy. Airlock repressurization successful. You bet it is. Alright. Through the door we go. Some metal fog. And in here. Ooh! Okay, now I really see it. Scan these guys. There's a lot of scanning in Metroid Prime. A new creatures entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Morphology. Parasite interstellar vermin. They travel in swarms. Indigenous to Tallon IV, a single parasite is harmless to larger life forms. However, they tend to travel in large groups, swarming over potential prey. Such swarms can be dangerous. And let's get rid of these guys, eh? Ooh, scanning. Morphology. Space pirate status. Death caused by severing of the spinal cord. Yeah. It's a little nasty. ZL, alright, so the left one's ZL, the right one's RZ or RL. That was also a mortally wounded space pirate that I just killed. Morphology. Space pirate status. Weak life. Signs detective. Imprints of large bite marks can be seen on the exoskeleton. Lovely. Lovely stuff. I needed to hear that. Escape Pod 3 launched. Escape Pod 4 launched. Escape Pod 7 launched. No more escape pods to launch, eh? Scanning. Escape pod launch. Coordinates Tallon IV 110L.30L. Research Command Center. I don't know what that means. Entrance to Deck Alpha Umbilical Hall. What the heck? That is an umbilical hall. Alright. Scan this debris here. Although this debris is obstructing the hallway, looks like it can be easily removed. Morphology. Space pirate status. Death caused by excessive blood trauma to cranium. Alright. I am going to... Kaboom! Explode! Make it all explosion-y! And go through the door. Oh! Got these little... bugs. I don't know what those... They're like giant... crickets? Alright, into morph ball mode. And I'm gonna go through here, and I'm going to get... Just scan to see what it says. A new research entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Map Station. Walk into Map Station. Holograms to download a map of the area you're in. I shall do just that. You have downloaded the map for this area. Press X to access the map. When you are finished, press X again to resume play. Awesome Possum map facility. Alright, so the 3D maps here. You have to scan everything to 100% the game. Although, Tallon IV, ground zero area secure. Crater radiation readings normal. Frigate exterior hull stable and fully functional. Good to know. 2 parasite queen specimens have become volatile on deck beta. All security personnel should report to the biotech research area. Parasitic infestation has been detected in the ventilation system of decks Gamma and Beta. Ooh, man. Ooh. Command. Ventilation tunnel to navigation room. Alright, let's go. Through the door we go. Let's scan this other thing. Access to deck Beta approves. Please step into the hologram. Ooh, my gosh. That... I have to say, like, Samus' suit looks so much cleaner now than it did in the OG GameCube game. Platform active. Alright, let's jump on this elevator. Alright. I've also been watching a little bit of my all-time favorite YouTuber, Nightroom01's Let's Play of this in my downtime at work. So I can tell it looks good. Oh my gosh! Okay, that charge beam, that looks sexy. That is a sexy looking charge beam. Am I allowed to say that word still? Alright, let's scan. Don't get electrocuted. This energy conductor unit has been damaged. Use caution when approaching the arcing electricity. You don't want to get Emperor Palpatines now. And now, young Samus, you will die. Oh, Father, please! And the baby Metroid comes and stops Mother Brain. That's Super Metroid. Of which Metroid Prime is basically the 3D version of Super Metroid. Which I mean that as a compliment, because Super Metroid is a masterpiece. One of the best games of all time. And so is this game. This is... Specimen Cell A, status, hibernation, transference of phase on batch, something complete. Specimen Cell C, status unknown. It's funny, I knew someone back in the day who didn't really like Metroid Prime because they were critical of how much scanning there was in the game. And I'm like, dude, it's supposed to create a sense of immersion in world building and make the world feel more lived in, ya dingus. Buttle! Alright, we got Samus here like the intergalactic James Bond she is. Alright. There's that green blood. If that blood were a different color, this game might have gotten a different rating. But because it's green blood, it's totes okay. Because it's alien blood. Oh, nice. Oh, you can jump with the top button. Nice. This is almost like combining the best of both worlds between the original control scheme and the GameCube and the Wii motion controls, which I really liked what they did with the Metroid Prime trilogy on Wii. In fact, I loved how I thought that was probably the best use of motion controls on the Wii ever. Alright, I destroyed the turret. I'm actually gonna see what I can do. Key Legend. You know what? I'm just gonna go for it. So I periodically, do, videos of games that I like, or just new games. But only games that I like. I don't really like recording games. Unless, maybe on a very special occasion, I do a video of myself playing something like a Superman 64, but I try to remove the stench of that game from my memory. I don't even like to acknowledge its existence. A new pirate data entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Space pirate encrypted data decoded log. Zibus has fallen. All ground personnel are presumed dead, either killed by the hunter clad in metal or in the subsequent destruction of the underground facilities. Our research frigates Orpheon, Syracuse, and Volparagon were in orbit at 0 hour and managed to retreat. Frigate Orpheon is now docked at Vortex Outpost. Orpheon's cargo appears to have a 100% survival rate. Metroids are healthy but on restricted feeding schedules due to uncertain supply status. We are ready to begin research on the Metroids and other promising life forms. Security status remains at code blue. No signs of pursuit from the hunter. Alright, so in the Metroid timeline, Metroid Prime takes place after the original Metroid game on the NES. It is technically a side story that takes place between Metroid on the NES and the eventual sequel Metroid 2 Return of Samus on the Game Boy. I don't pay too much time to the timeline because frankly, all I care about is it a fun game? And the answer is, hell yes, it's a fun game. I'm not going to read that one out loud because I want to just get in a hurry and get through this before my camera dies. But I'm going to do this fusion. Alright. You'll learn more about what Phazon is throughout the game. If you play this game, if you played all the Metroid Prime trilogy, you know exactly what Phazon is. If you don't, then well, I envy you. You should like totally play this game now because this game is freaking amazing. Parasite larva info. Harmless unless encountered in large numbers. Alright, morphology, plasmite. Alright. Alright. Now I think I'm getting the hang of this. I wonder if there's like a way to change the control mapping. L options. Controls. Hybrid. Alright. That is more what I... Select. Oh, nope, that's classic. Oh. Oh, so there is gyro aiming when I do that, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for. I do actually really like gyroscope controls. In fact, that was one of my favorite things about what they did with the Ocarina of Time. On the 3DS was adding the gyroscope. I don't know what I did there. I'm just kind of experimenting. I'm changing around the controls a little bit to see what works for me. Guess I'll just stick with dual stick. That'll do, donkey. But yeah, if you're new to Metroid at all, or Switch is like your first Nintendo console, I cannot recommend Metroid Prime enough. It is legitimately one of the best games ever made. absolutely recommend it. Or maybe you've played the exceptional Metroid Dread game. Alright. Ooh, you got to see a bit of Samus's face there. Yeah, if you started with Metroid Dread, definitely play Metroid Prime. This game is absolutely phenomenal, as I've said. I'm just cutting through them like butter right now. Oh, no, I need the super missile to do that. That's later in the game. Haha. Access to deck gamma approved. We're getting pretty close to the first boss of the game, which is not too challenging, thank goodness, because it's just a introductory boss. But it's a good way to sort of get to know the control schemes, get to learn how to strafe, and all that jazz. Morphology, space pirates, removal of internal organs. Yeah, by us. Looks like that's dark. This game has some dark stuff in it. All right. Darn it. Aim! Aim! Get rid of those guys! I keep going in the morph ball mode on accident. It's kinda weird. Do you want to save? Saving in progress. Alright. Game has been saved. Energy fully replenished. So you still save with the save rooms in this game, I see. Scanning. Door lock enabled. Please insert metallic sphere to open door. Alright. So we're basically acting as a humanoid key to open the way. And in we go to the boss chamber. Alright, so the boss we're gonna fight here is the Parasite Queen, a giant oversized bug, basically. This boss is pretty easy, even though it is very big and cool looking. Ooh, look at those textures. Oh my goodness! Wow! Wow, that looks... Wow, they really updated that. That's legitimately scarier than it looked back on the GameCube. New creatures entry has been downloaded to your logbook. Morphology. Parasite Queen. Parasite female genetically enhanced by unknown means. A weak spot has been detected in this creature's mouth. Use your auto-targeting to acquire this new target. Alright. Scans indicate the presence of a potent mutagen. Origins unknown. Creature exhibits the ability to fire weapon-grade blasts of energy from its mouth. A trait not present in the standard parasite genome. It appears the pirates have begun a bioengineering program with considerable results. Gosh! It's no fun. Stop going in the morph ball mode! So I'm just gonna auto-target and jump to avoid its electrical beam. So this song that's playing right now actually appears in the Super Smash Bros. Games. The first Smash Bros. Game that appeared in was Super Smash Bros. Brawl on the Wii. And I know it appears in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate because that's got like every song from every Nintendo game ever. Just gonna fire some charge beams at this bozo. This bozo. whatever. And we actually get to see it fall into the lava. Ooh. It did something there. Look at that ball of fire.
Evacuate immediately. Evacuate.
Alright, so now here's the escape sequence. So we have to escape this friggin' Orpheon before it explodes. Alright. Up we go. Basically back the way we came. Finally starting to get used to the controls. So that would be harming us, that auto turret. Some more space pirates to take out. Don't remember what the heck that thing was. Another giant bug. It's deceased. Yeah, because I deceased it. I made it go all deceased. Spiritual damage, alright, yeah. These space pirates in the friggin' Orpheon have all had massive, like, experiments done on them, so they are not in such good shape. So when I was a kid, this sequence seemed really hard for me. It took me many, many tries to get it. Bugs slow that green goop get on us. However, it is pretty easy if once you know what you're doing. Again, when I first played it, I was not all that great at video games. So that explains why. Maybe somebody just triggered the light outside. Whatever. Now we go close and lean back and just wait for it to explode and open up. Alright, back through we go. Gosh, the doors definitely look a little different. Alright, now I'm getting it. I was worried I was going to accidentally go into morph ball mode there. But I'm starting to get this down. Back here, back through the tanda. I'm playing this game on my Nintendo Switch. I still just can't believe how awesome that is, and yet how crazy it is that it took this long for it to happen. Oh, I see what I need to do. Oh, dang it! Samus, get in there! You got 3 minutes left! I'm not gonna have you die. I am not redoing that. I got other plans tonight. I got other plans this night. That door almost looks more like something from Tron, and here he is. The first time we get to see who else but Samus Aran's arch nemesis, Ridley, in H-Dizzle. Alright. Look at that bad boy. Look at that pterodactyl from heck. Samus is like, I see something. Alright. Grapple across. Feels smooth as ever. Like, this game just, like... really starting to remember just how seamless the whole game is. Just the design of this game is just so perfect. This is, like, the best part of what this is, like, barely the this is like the introduction to what becomes an absolutely incredible adventure. Like, this is nothing. So we just lost all our powers because we hit an explosion. So now we got nothing. We're down to the bare bones basics. But that's not gonna stop us. We're gonna keep going. Keep going and going. Until we get outie. Crap, we can't even use no missiles. No sills of miss. Low mistake pressurizing. Kill. One more door to get through and then we outie. We did it! We escaped the frigate before it exploded! But that's not all. Here comes Ridley! Not Ridley Scott, Ridley. My gosh, you can really see some of the lava effects there. Like, you can really see it exploding. That is really, really freaking cool. So now we're gonna follow Ridley because Ridley's our arch nemesis down to this mysterious planet. Oh my gosh! I just saw a space pirate carcass floating through space. Crazy. Tracking on enemy target has been lost. Ground-based recon required. Begin landing sequence. Alright, and this is sort of the real introduction of the game. That was just like essentially the tutorial slash opening cinematics. But this is where the game really starts. This is where we land on Tallon IV. The planet that has been overcome with a mysterious substance. My gosh, okay, now I'm really starting to see the graphical difference. Like, now I'm... Oh, wow, that is a real leap. Okay. I still think to this day that Metroid Prime on the GameCube still looks gorgeous. But now that I'm actually seeing it, what it looks like in remastered mode, like... Wow. I do want to say, alright folks, so this is going to be the first part of my Metroid Prime video. This might end up being a full playthrough of the game, I'm not sure, but I have had tons of fun so far just playing the first Frigate Orpheon, and I do want to reiterate, this game is amazing. If you've never played it before, get it now. It is a must-play game. Next episode, we're going to start exploring the planet of Tallon IV. And until next time, I'll see you all later. Bye!